Climate change. It is one of the most talked about issues in science, politics, and society as a whole. Many are asking, well, what can we do about it? Humans can do small things like conserving energy, eating less meat, and using reusable containers. Alternatively, to prevent further warming, scientists are coming up with ways to reflect sunlight or capture CO2 through processes called geoengineering. Is this possible? Well, we are here with Dr. Alan Roebuck, one of the leading experts on climate intervention, to find out.
Well, first of all, let me say that global warming is real. It's caused by us, by humans, we're sure, and it's going to be bad on the average. And so there are various ways to address this. The first is called mitigation. That's leaving the fossil fuels in the ground and stopping emitting them into the atmosphere. And that's the solution to global warming, by using energy more efficiently, by switching to sun and wind as our source of energy, and by capturing carbon dioxide in smokestacks before it goes into the atmosphere. Right now, however, there are a lot of coal and oil and natural gas-fired sources of energy that emit carbon dioxide, and global warming is continuing. So another answer to what to do is to try and balance the warming by reflecting sunlight into space, by creating artificial clouds in the atmosphere to emulate volcanic eruptions. That's one flavor of geoengineering. Another is to try and capture the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere and put it back underground. That's another flavor of geoengineering. If we could capture the CO2 out of the atmosphere and bury it underground or in the ocean, that would probably be a good thing, because that's what's causing the warming. Right now it's very expensive and we're not sure we have enough place to put it, but there's a lot of research going on that. If we wanted to reflect sunlight by creating a cloud up in the stratosphere, if we could do it, then we know from the example of volcanic eruptions that it would cause cooling and reduce many of the impacts of global warming. But it also has potentially a lot of negative impacts. And I've been doing a lot of research on this. I have a list of 28 of them. It would not cool the planet uniformly. It would cool land more than the ocean. And these temperature gradients, temperature differences, are what drive summer monsoons. And so there would be less rainfall in India and China and Africa, where they depend on it for agriculture. It would also, if you put particles in the stratosphere, it would destroy ozone and you'd get more ultraviolet radiation reaching the surface. If you did it for a while and then it stopped, you get rapid warming at a rate much faster than we're getting now, and so that would displace a lot of natural systems, animals and plants, and also make it hard for humans to adapt. By the way, if we wanted to do it today or tomorrow, we couldn't. The technology doesn't exist. There's no way to create a cloud up in the stratosphere. In theory, you could design airplanes that would do it, but that would take a decade or more to do it, and we're not sure how easy it would be or how much it would cost. Some people claim it would be cheaper than retrofitting our entire energy system, but the price of solar panels is plummeting, the price of wind is going down, and so we have the technology today. We just need a better grid and better storage options. Another problem is, how can we set the planetary thermostat? How can we agree what temperature the planet should be? What if Russia and Canada want a little bit warmer, because they will give them access to the Arctic, less money on heating in the winter, and other places want it cooler because islands are already going away because of sea level rise? How could we agree? I went to a conference 10 years ago on governance of geoengineering, and a professor from Princeton did a survey, what would be the worst thing that could happen if we did it, and the answer was global nuclear war because of fighting. What if, so this would be a very complicated technical system. Would you trust the only planet known to have life, intelligent life, on this technical system? Also, there's these more ethical, aesthetic things, like would you want to be able to look at blue skies because you'd have this thin white cloud up there forever? Would you want to be able to look at the Milky Way? I know you can't do it in New Jersey, but if you go someplace where it's darker and the air is cleaner, you can certainly see that. Would you want to prevent people from doing that?
Thanks, Dr. Roebuck. Geoengineering seems like a possible solution to the climate problem, but a scary one at that. So remember to stay green, Scarlet Knights. Until next time, I'm Ashley Cornish, RUTV.